welcome to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers and welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel. I hope you become part of this family with us by subscribing, of course, hitting that subscription button. It's free, and of course, if you like the videos, to hit that thumbs up. It's extremely important. If you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell to be notified of the new uploads that I come up with, which is every week. So for the most part, I use a 2.75 hook, sometimes 3.5, depending upon the project I'm working on. A pair of scissors, of course, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. My threads are Portugal threads. They're 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands. My colors, they go by number, except for the white or the off-white. They actually have the name white, but all of the mixed colors on any of them that I have, it's by numbers, which I get requested a lot about these threads, and people ask me if I sell them. I wasn't selling any, just basically using them for crochet, but because sometimes the demand is so high, I said, okay, I will do it. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams. It's in between 300 to 325 yards. Similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. Mine's a little bit thinner, and of course, so my projects are a little bit smaller. If you're interested, minimum of order is 6 balls because the shipping is horrendous. Okay, so they're $12 if you're interested. You can always email me, or everything is listed on the description box below. I have Instagram, TikTok. I have a private crochet group if you would like to join, and you have a profile, then you're more than welcome to request. I also have a crochet page that you can follow. You can message me through there also. And please feel free to request anything that you would like to see. And for the ones I already have, thank you for the requests. I think I've done quite a bit for you guys. So we are going to get started, and thank you again for such a blessing and being part of this journey with me. The only way I can survive and keep going on is by having the channel to grow. Sharing is caring, so please share, and thank you so much for the people that have been sharing. There's quite a few of you that have been sharing, quite a lot. And also, if you want to help out the women in need of thread that cannot afford, then you can help by donating either thread yourself, and you can contact me and I'll give you their address, or you can donate whatever amount you would like, either through the little bag below that says thanks below the video. That belongs to YouTube, of course, and they take 30% off of whatever you offer, or my PayPal account will be in the description box. You can donate through there also. And I want to thank every single one of you that have donated or tipped me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to create this cute little flower. Very simple, but yet very nice to add into any patterns that you would like. I've launched yesterday, as a lot of you follow me, and thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps the channel. So I've launched yesterday a mat for the toilet seat. I'm creating a set, so for the people that already are creating, because I can see you are through my apps, which is the heart toilet mat, which is this one. And there's some of you that are new here, haven't seen it yet. But anyway, it's all made with hearts. And I will be adding, I didn't add onto the tutorial because some people don't want to, but you can add onto anything. So I'll be adding, let's say, one on this mat, but I will be doing the tub, rug, and the sink I do have the tutorial for these little leaves. I do glue them on with hot gun glue, the transparent glue. It does not come out when you wash. You gotta make sure that you glue it well and let it dry well. So I'll be adding these flowers, one on the smaller pieces and then two probably on the tub rug, which that's going to be coming up very soon. After this tutorial of these flowers, I will be doing the toilet lid cover. So you might want to stay tuned for that. So we're going to create this very simple. I have leftover thread of the gray and I'm using it for these rugs. And also this beautiful red. Here in Portugal, where I'm at in the island, they don't go by name of threads, they go by numbers. This is number 29. These are 4-ply. I don't know the number of this one, these are leftovers. So 4-ply 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, but Aunt Lydia number 3 will be a little bit bigger, which is perfect for these rugs. Mine's become a little bit smaller, but you know, there's only so much I can do, right? In case you can't get access, you can double Aunt Lydia number 10 or triple and get the same size. It's a little bit of a hassle to work when you're doubling threads, but you know, everything is possible. So you make the best of what you have to work with, right? So we're going to get started on that. So the first thing you want to do is that magic circle. In case you can't, you can do a 4 to 5 chain. I'm using 2.75 hook. Sometimes I'll use a 3.5, depending upon the project I'm working on. I want this to be delicate, so I'm using 2.5 hook. Inside of this magic circle, I've done 1 chain, came back down, did a single. I'm going to have a total of 12 singles inside of this magic circle, okay? I've done my 12 singles. I'm just going to close up by pulling on the string. I'm coming in my first single I did with a slip stitch, 1 chain, coming back in again and doing a single, 1 chain, next space, single, 1 chain, next space, single, 1 chain. So we'll be having 12 singles again. The only difference is we have 1 chain to it. So I'll meet you at the end. I'm on my last single. I'm going to do 1 chain. And I'm coming in where I started that first single. Remember we did a chain, then came back into the same space, right? So I'm going to come where I have that 1 chain with a single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. So I'm only going to work on the 1 chain space. I'm going to do 6 double crochets, and actually I'm going to use the red. I don't know why I came in, I guess distracted. Okay, so I'm going to cut my thread. Sorry about that. And I'm going to use the red. So I'm going to tuck in, where you can use whatever colors you want, but because I'm doing them the same colors, obviously I need to use same colors for my set. So just coming in through these loops because we're going to cover with it in the next row. Cut the excess off, obviously, and then this one I'm just pulling in the magic circle. We don't want to leave a big gap hole here on the center. That's why it's important if you're doing chain stitch, 4 or 5 chain stitch, make sure that if you're loose tension, use a hook or 2 smaller. If you're tight tension, use a hook or 2 bigger. I'm just going through these little loops here in the center. This is going to secure that the thread is not going to come out or go anywhere. So pretty much tucking it in, a few of them here and there. You can go all the way around if you'd like. Okay, so I'm going to come in now with my red. slip stitch knot. Leave always a little bit of string so you can tuck in so nothing falls apart. And I'm going to come in where I have on any of them where I have that one chain. So inside of my one chain space on the gray, I did a single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm coming back in, trying to hide this little thread as I'm going, and I'm doing another double crochet. So I'll be having 2 double crochets on the same stitch. I'm coming into the next chain space where I have the next chain space and doing 2 more double crochet. So I'm creating sort of like a group of 2 double crochet with no chain space. Now we're going to do a chain space and redo again 2 double crochets in the same space. Into the next chain space, again 2 more double crochets. We don't do a chain space when we're creating these 2 groups. Now I'm going to do 1 chain, coming in again into the next stitch and do 2 double crochet, no chain space, into the next one, 2 more double crochet. Basically I need to create 6 groups of the 2 double crochets. So we have 1 group, that's 2 double crochet and 2 double crochet, no chain space, okay? Then we have 2 groups, this is 3 groups. Now we do 1 chain, creating my 4th group, 2 double crochet on the same space, and on the next one 2 double crochet. So this is my 4th group, 1 chain. Into the next one, creating my 5th group. We'll have a total of 6 groups, and again into the next space and create the double crochet, 1 chain, creating my last group. So coming in my 1 chain stitch, 2 double crochets, and on my last one 2 double crochets. We need to do 1 chain space because we started with a double crochet, and then close it on your 2nd chain. Okay, now I'm going to walk over to the next space here between the groups. Let me just see, because sometimes I lose myself. And I'm going to walk where I have that 1 chain. One chain space. So I'm going to do a single 2 chain. Inside of this 1 chain space we did, I'm going to do 6 double crochets all together in the same stitch. So 2, 4, and 5. 2, 4, 6. Okay, coming in between, we could have done this here, but I didn't want to confuse you guys. So again, I'm doing a single in between. Again, we do have that 1 chain stitch. I'm doing 6 double crochets, 2, 4, 5, and 6, coming in between the groups, single into that 1 chain and 6. I'm creating 6 loops or petals, not loops, petals of 6 double crochets, 2, 4, 5, and 6 in between the groups. There's no chain space there, just right in between them, a single. Then the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in between them, single. So we're creating a total of 6 paddles. I've done my last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done my single. I'm going to come on my second chain and close it with a slip stitch. I'm going to come back with my gray. Then I'm just going to tuck in the loose ends. I know that a lot of people like to work tucking in the loose ends at the end when they finish their projects. I specifically don't like to do that. I like to get rid of it as I'm going, so I don't have to come back to it anymore. But everybody, you know, you work the best way you can, whatever makes you feel comfortable, okay? So I'm coming in again with the gray. This will be a fast tutorial because it's such a small little flower. So slip stitch knot, you know that never counts for a stitch. I'm going to come in anywhere where you have your first double crochet, and I'm coming in with a single. We're going to do singles in all 6 double crochets. So I have my first single, my second, my third, and so on, you know, just one per stitch. When we get to where we have the single, I'm going to come in and do a single right there also. I'm going to come straight on here right below my single where the gray is and stretch my thread up top and close it with slip stitch. Coming in on my double crochet, this is where I started, single, next space, single. And so this is as easy as it is. Any person can create it. Single for all the 6, and then where I have my single with another single. Coming straight down, pull your thread up. You don't want it to be curving too much the paddles, so stretch it up. Then coming on the first double crochet again and doing my singles. Where I have my single, I'm doing a single, coming straight down. So we're going to do this all the way around and then straight into the first. So that's why it's important that you stretch that thread, okay? Okay, everyone, so pretty much reached the last one. Gonna come in where I have that single with a single and come right at the bottom. Bring it up with a slip stitch and go into my first single here and close it up with a slip stitch. And just tuck in your loose ends. And this pretty much is what it looks like. Now, like I said, I have the tutorial for these little leaves, but because this tutorial is so short, I'm going to do a fast one for you guys so you don't have to go back and forth on the links. So I have this lime green, dark lime green slip stitch knot, 9 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to skip 1 chain and coming in the second with a single. On the next stitch, next chain, I'm doing half double crochet. On the next stitch, I'm doing double crochet. On the next one, I'm doing triple crochet, and on the next one again triple crochet. So I'm just going to repeat exactly what I just finished doing. So doing it backwards, triple, double, half, double crochet, now my last one, single. I'm going to do 1 chain, come back into that same single I just finished doing with a single, repeating everything on this side. So I'm coming on my next stitch where I have the half, with the half. On the next one is my double, so I'm doing double. On the next one I have the triple, so we have 2 triples, we're doing 2 triples. Same thing as we did on the other side. And again, double, half, and on my last one, a single. I'm going to come right at the edge here with another single right at the tip, and I'm going to do 2 chain just so I can glue them behind the flowers. Pull my string through, and you have your little leaf. Then you would just add them on. Glue them on when you're gluing into the pattern. And that's about it. So very simple. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is perfect for any projects that you're doing. It becomes so cute to glue them on anything. Okay, and if you want bigger leaves than this, I do have tutorials on bigger. You always have to do odd numbers, but of course you will have to increase on the double crochets and triples. You could always go into my playlist where it says leaves, and you can see the different sizes of leaves and different leaves that I have also, not just this leaf. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I'll let you know the size of this, remembering that if you're using Aunt Lydia, yours will be a little bit bigger. This is 7 centimeters. Okay, thank you so much, and until next time, God bless. Bye-bye, everyone.